Today, we're going to break down an organization that's all about building support systems from the ground up, the United We Lead Foundation, or as you'll hear me call it, UWLF. So, what's their secret sauce? How exactly do they work to strengthen entire communities? All right, let's get into it.
So, right at the heart of everything UWLF does is this simple but really powerful idea. And listen, this isn't just some catchy tagline they put on a poster. It is the absolute core mission that drives every single program they create. But, the big question is, how do they actually make this vision a reality? Well, it all comes down to a very specific blueprint.
You see, the success of UWLF isn't just based on a random collection of good ideas or separate programs. Nope. Instead, it's a really comprehensive and intentional strategy. A blueprint, you could say, designed to build a whole ecosystem of support.
And get this, the framework they use is a well-established one, the California Community Schools model. This just goes to show that their approach is super strategic, not just improvised. And that model, it's built on 4 key pillars that all have to work together to create real lasting change.
And here they are, the 4 pillars that form the foundation for literally everything UWLF does. You can think of this as our roadmap for the next few minutes. We're going to walk through each one to see how they bring that vision to life, starting, of course, with Pillar 1.
Okay, so Pillar 1 is all about providing direct, holistic support to students right where they are. It's about tackling the challenges that can so often get in the way of learning.
The magic word here is integrated. This isn't just about boosting test scores. It's about looking at the whole child, their academic progress, sure, but also their social, emotional well-being, and even their physical health. And all of this support is specifically tailored for students who are often underserved, like migrant youth, English learners, and first-generation students.
And you can really see the incredible range of that support right here. It starts with a program called Tiny Steps for kids as young as 3, focusing on bilingual school readiness. Then it continues with targeted tutoring all the way through high school. And then there are the OSY services. That's for out-of-school youth, providing everything from GED support to job training and health services for at-risk young adults up to age 21. It's truly a full spectrum of care.
So let's move on to Pillar 2 and see how this all builds on itself, because in this model, learning definitely does not stop when the school bell rings.
This pillar is all about enrichment. The whole goal is to take what students are learning during the school day and just expand on it, Building not just academic knowledge, but also those critical life skills, things like leadership, financial literacy, and emotional resilience.
And it's so cool how they make learning a community activity that goes way beyond just more homework. They host these family learning nights, turning things like math and literacy into fun, hands-on events for everybody. They offer social-emotional learning workshops with mindfulness and art. They even have this intensive summer residential academy for high schoolers. It's all about creating these positive, super engaging learning environments.
Which brings us to a really crucial piece of the puzzle, Pillar 3. UWLF operates on the principle that you just can't have strong students without strong, empowered families right there backing them up.
Now, this pillar isn't about passive stuff, like just sending a newsletter home. No, this is about treating parents as true partners, actively giving them the confidence and the tools they need to become leaders and really effective advocates for their kids' education. They're seen as absolutely essential collaborators.
And they do this in a few different ways. On one hand, you've got the Parent Virtual Academy, which is this 8-week course teaching parents how to navigate the U.S. education system. And on the other, there's a hybrid academy focused on college readiness that combines online sessions with actual visits to university campuses. It's all about providing concrete pathways to advocacy.
And the support doesn't even stop there. UWLF also hosts a huge annual parent conference. They offer social-emotional workshops specifically designed for adults, and they continue those super popular family learning nights we saw earlier. It's a multifaceted approach to make sure families are deeply, truly involved.
So, let's recap. You've got supported students, expanded learning, and empowered families. But how do you make sure all this incredible work is sustainable? Well, that's where the final pillar, Pillar 4, comes into play.
You can think of this pillar as the glue that holds the entire structure together. It's all about building systems that last by creating a culture of shared leadership and continuous improvement, not just inside UWLF, but across all their community partners too.
And here's how they actually put that into practice. Their staff gets ongoing professional development in really important areas like culturally responsive teaching. They build strong partnerships with universities, school districts, and other local organizations. And, crucially, they're data-driven.
They use assessments to measure their impact and are constantly tweaking their approach to make it even better.
So, we've walked through all 4 pillars of the UFL blueprint. What's the tangible result? What happens when you put this entire system into action? Well, how about this for a powerful metric? Since 2019, the United We Lead Foundation has awarded over $200,000 in scholarships. That is a direct, life-changing investment in the future of the students they serve.
So let's bring it all together. What makes this model so effective? Well, it's a powerful combination, really. First, the work is fundamentally rooted in equity and cultural responsiveness. Second, they have a 5-year track record of serving specific, often overlooked communities. And third, this isn't guesswork. It's all aligned with that proven 4-pillar framework we just talked about.
And that brings us right back to their core philosophy. The UWLF model gives us a really compelling answer to the question you see here. It suggests that when students, families, educators, and community partners all share in the leadership, you create this incredible, powerful cycle of support and achievement. And that leaves us with one final thought. What could a model like this unlock in any community?